with its scenic beaches and landscapes, century-old castle structures, and stylish port with great restaurants. There's plenty of history, sun, and sightseeing waiting for you to be enjoyed in this part of Spain. Here are the top things to do for a 3-day stay. Tips included.
Welcome to my barrio, my mundo, and welcome to Malaga. There are lots of things to see here. We are at the Plaza del Obispo, just in front of the cathedral.
And here is where you start upon arrival, or day one. Explore the historic center, the areas around the cathedral, walk along the Larios, and enjoy tapas al fresco. Number 1, the Alcazaba of Malaga. It's probably the most well-known tourist attraction in the city. It's built in the 11th century by the Moors. This palace was both the home of Muslim rulers and fortress to protect and defend the city from the Catholics. The site is very well preserved and maintained. During the visit, you'll discover the courtyards, patios, fountains, and sumptuous gardens. As it's built on a hill overlooking Malaga, it offers a lovely view over the sea and port. There's also a small archaeological museum showcasing Moorish pottery and ceramics. Tip: you can get a combined ticket at $5.50 to visit both the Alcazaba and the Gibralfaro Castle. And the entrance to these attractions is free every Sunday after 2 p.m. And a cultural note: the word Alcasaba comes from the Arabic word Al-Kashbash, meaning fortress. That's why you find Alcazabas in various cities in Andalusia. There's also one in Granada, for example. And we have a video on that, a full visit in glorious 4K. And on this fortress, the Alcazaba of Malaga, there's a dedicated view on this attraction as well. Links in the description box. Another place to visit is the Gibralfaro Castle. From the Alcazaba, you can go to the castle and food via a path offering great views over the city. It is, however, a bit steep. I regretted doing this under the sun. So, if you preferred, you can take the bus number 35 from the Avenida de Cervantes to Barrio. The castle was built in the 14th century to protect the Alcazaba. It had a barrack to house soldiers as well as a lighthouse. That's actually where the castle got its name from. Gibralfaro means mountain of light. There's a building right at the entrance to learn more about the history of the castle, but the visit is mainly worth it for the view over Malaga and the sea from the ramparts. On clear days, it's even possible to see the Strait of Gibraltar. It's the best scenic view over Malaga, and it's also very nice at night with all the city lights. Going down is easier and is recommended. Well, exercise is good. It's just hot, but let's enjoy it. Tip: on your way down, to avoid the sun and to get more newer views, take the footpath instead through the Jardines de Puerta Oscura towards the City Hall or to the Ayuntamiento. It's shadier and the park is beautiful. It's not well signposted, that's why it's suggested to use a map to find this route. The Malaga Roman Theatre comes third. It's another great thing to do in Malaga. It's just located at the bottom of the Alcazaba. It's the oldest site in Malaga. It was built in the 1st century AD by Augustus and was used as a theater during the 2nd century. Then it was converted into a cemetery to finally be abandoned. Some of the rocks from this site were used to build the Alcazaba. The Roman theater ruins were only discovered in 1951 when the building that was built on top was destroyed. Nowadays, many outdoor performances take place here. Entrance is free. And don't forget that if you book a guided tour of the Alcasaba here, it also includes a guided visit to this Roman theater. One place or monument not to be missed is the Malaga Cathedral. It's one of the best places to visit in Malaga. And it's one of the tallest in Andalusia. You can see it from far away. Construction works started in the 16th century on the foundation of the city's old mosque. Construction lasted for 200 years and got suddenly halted because of funding. As a result, the cathedral was never completely finished and has only one bell tower, whereas 2 were planned to be built. Locals now call it La Manquita, meaning the armless one. You can climb the 200 steps to go up the 87 meters high tower, where you will be able to enjoy a 360 scenic view over the whole city, the Alcazaba and the Gibralfaro Castle. Tip: don't miss out on the interiors, either to see the decorated ceiling, the beautiful stained glass windows, the chapels, or even the 4,000 pipes organ. And perhaps you know that Malaga is the birthplace of Picasso. That reminds us to visit museums. The Picasso Museum has more than 200 artworks from the artist. There are a lot of museums in Malaga. Actually, with almost 30 museums, the city has proudly become the cultural capital of Andalusia.
Spain, especially Andalusia, is an infusion of different cultures. 3 in particular: the Castilian, the Arab, and the Jews. And trip to Malaga is not complete without enjoying infusion here at an Arab tea shop, titeria, as they call them here in Spain. And Arabic sweets.
And I believe you won't miss the beaches in Malaga. The Malaga Beach, located next to the port, is the closest from the city center. It's worth combining with your trip to the Pompidou Museum. And the tip: we go to the beach not for the beach, but for this special place. For these special places, I should say, because there are lots of them. Everywhere along the beaches, you'll find small food stalls called chiringuitos, where you can eat fish and seafood dishes. In Malaga, the local specialty is grilled sardines, espetos de sardinas, served on skewers.
And that concludes our tour of Malaga. And as a tradition, we're ending it under the tower, the cathedral tower, and with a drink. Thank you for joining me here today in Malaga, Andalusia, Spain.